Military vehicles have been a fascination for years. The Georgia Rally gets everything that currently resides in our stable.
My father was an instructor, training people how to maintain and operate all tracked and wheeled vehicles, and that's how I actually got involved in it when I was a kid.
My dad started collecting military vehicles in 1964. Over the years, he's had a number of vehicles, and I just grew up with it. They took their vehicles to parades and air shows and educational displays when I was growing up, and just went out and did all of those activities, and it kind of stuck. It's always interesting in coming and seeing the number of vehicles that come from all over the country. This year we've had a few new ones come that we haven't had before, like the GPA. I know that was a first, and more and more every year, different vehicles we haven't had.
It grew from 6 vehicles in Clint's yard to in excess of 125 vehicles now and several hundred participants. They range anywhere from, I think the oldest we've had was a 1917 Liberty truck, up through current issue vehicles and a lot of the big 5-ton series of trucks.
I really enjoy driving the trails. I not necessarily enjoy getting in eyeball deep mud, but getting out on the back trails where we get to climb the hills and do a lot of the in and out of some of the gullies and low spots and tight places is enjoyable to do.
Well, trail riding is usually what I've focused on most, but this year I decided to do something different, and I went on the convoy that they do for lunch on Saturday. It wasn't too far, about 12 miles down to a state park, had a nice barbecue lunch, and it was fun. We had, I think, about 40 vehicles went out. We all lined up in the field where we parked at lunch, got some good pictures.
You know, the most fun for me is somebody that's really stuck in an unusual way. You know, I really look forward to somebody being stuck in an unusual way when we have to go get them. That's a lot of fun for me. One of the nice things here at Durhamtown is there's always a nice big tree within easy reach, and we can easily get even the biggest trucks out. I bring 2 snatch blocks, I've got the winch on the dump truck, and it's been used for many of the heavy recoveries out here. Most recently, recovering myself. Last few years, traditionally, I get stuck on Wednesday trying something new. And we buried the front axle of the dump truck this year and had to get it out. We have drivers that are not very experienced, and the trucks are new to them. They're not used to being in the woods. They're not used to being stuck. And when they get stuck in the mud, they can be a handful. And we're experienced at dealing with that and getting those vehicles back out safely. I come every year. I like the camaraderie of everybody that comes. It's a lot of the same people. We get to see and meet new people that come every year. It's grown every year.
And it's just neat to see the variety of things. It's one of the largest rallies in the U.S., so you never know what's going to show up.